have set for our interview. Here is the first question. What are the common challenges in managing and supervising the school do you experience?
Okay, good morning, student teachers. First and foremost, it is really a challenging task for a school head or head teacher like me in managing the school, specifically the human resources. Second, the physical resources. And third, the calamities. These are challenges which made us to think twice on our decision. First, in the human resources, if there are absences, there are we lack teachers in MAPE, specifically in MAPE, wherein we have 36 classes and we need majors in MAPE. Okay. Second, in physical facilities or physical resources, as of the moment, we are now at least ilang taon na kami dito? Since 2004, nag-start yung school. But we have only 7 buildings. So how we are going to accommodate the 55 classes, including the senior high school, in that 11 buildings only? 7 buildings only. That's why we have the shifting of classes, the morning and the afternoon classes. And the last is the calamities. One of the challenges wherein one building is almost prone to pag nag-earthquake, and sometimes po yung typhoon, dyan din po ang nakaka-challenge sa amin. Sa financial po, walang masyado kasi we have our MOE. Since marami yung estudyante, marami din yung funding. And the SEF is Special Education Fund from the LGU. Marami din yon na binibigay yung local government of Pili.
Based on your experiences, what advice can you give pre-service teachers and future administrators?
Okay. This would be my advice to you as the pre-service teachers is always be professional. And yung timeliness is very much important. And use your heart. Use your heart in your task as teacher as well as administrators. And syempre, you need also to study the guidelines, the DepEd order, memorandum, issued by the Department of Education.
Number 3, what pedagogical issues do your teaching staff often encounter in teaching and assessment? How did you help them address those issues?
Okay, we all know that the school is on the full implementation of the face-to-face, and we had the blended instruction, before the modular and the face-to-face. With that, our teachers encountered difficulty in contacting the students during the modular. Kasi before, 2.5 days modular, and then 2.5 days face-to-face yung mga bata. So, yung mga teachers na hirapan specifically kung walang cellphone yung mga bata, how to instruct them, kahit po may modules sila, pagbalik nila, walang laman yung modules. Or, bumalik man yung modules, merong laman, pero ang mga answers doon, galing sa key to correction. Kaya meron doon, answers may vary. Nakakatawa, di ba? Kasi pati yung sagot pati yung sa answer key na answers may vary, sinusulat ng bata. So meaning, hindi nila na-gets yung kung anong ibig sabihin ng answers may vary. Really, we need the face-to-face para direct yung instruction at the same time, yung content na dina-explain ng teacher. That's the blended instruction. Wala kami dito yung online kasi hindi namin pwedeng pilitin yung mga bata na magkaroon ng wifi o magkaroon ng mobile data dun sa cellphone para maka-reach out sa teachers. At yung isa naman, ma'am, regarding the assessment. Okay. Sa assessment naman, during the modular, wala kaming assessment kasi hindi natin mababalidate kung siya talaga yung sumasagot ng assessment. So wala yun during that time. Pero this time na face-to-face na, yung na-encounter ng mga teachers is that 20 minutes pa lang tapos na ang exam. So meaning, mini-mining mo lang yan. Sa answer, kung ano lang yung naisip nila, hindi nila dinideepen yung kanilang understanding on the question para masagot nila ng tama. Okay. Paano yun na-address or ano yung solution on that issue? Okay. Ang mga teachers natin, meron tayong item analysis. And meron tayong getting the performance level ng mga bata after the exam. So on that particular item, kung mababa yung result doon, nire-retake ng bata. Re-exam. Yung tinatawag natin re-exam. And doon naman, pag hindi tayo naka 75% sa performance level, meaning, yung performance ng mga bata, kailangan pong i-reassess. No? And assessment also not only pertaining to quarter exam, summative, quizzes, formative, we have also the regional assessment. Regional assessment, national assessment. Doon nakikita yung learning ng bata, learning outcome ng bata.
Number 4, what professional development opportunities do your teaching staff need to enhance their skills in addressing teaching issues?
Okay, I think our teachers have already the professional advancement wherein most of our teachers are graduates of the master's degree and some are doing their dissertation in the PhD. They need additional skills on how to deal with the students with special needs. Because there are students here who are enrolled that needs the special, they are the special children with special needs, and some of the parents do not accept na they have to be enrolled in the SPED class. So, yun yung kailangan pa ng teacher na ma-enhance how to deal with these students with special needs. That pertains to psychological skills of the teacher. Though we have psychology subjects in college, but still, we need to be updated or upgrade our skills in dealing with this kind of students. May case din kami na sabi ng parent, kasi hindi niya kayang tanggapin na ang bata ay into SPED. So, nakipag-agree na lang siya sa teacher na mag-tutor siya. Kasi sila po ang mga estudyante na talagang nalileft behind sa learnings or sa level. Kasi iba yung level nila. Yun yung nakikita ko pang kailangan na trainings or professional advancement na teachers. That's all. Ilan na ako.
We are the students under the College of Development Education as part of our task given by our professor in our ITCT subject. We are here to conduct an interview with you, sir, with regards to the issues, trends, and challenges in teaching nowadays and on how you are going to deal with it. So allow me to read the questions first. For our question number 1, what are the most significant challenges or issues in teaching today that you are experiencing and how does this affect your lesson delivery?
Okay, thank you, Ms. Elsa, for the question. For me, the most significant challenges or issues in teaching today are the proficiency and mastery of the teacher on the subject he or she is teaching, uh, especially in using the latest technologies in presenting the lesson and laboratory facilities for application. How can the teacher relate its topics in our present time and to motivate the students in their chosen field of study? And so students are not well equipped and exposed with the latest skills and knowledge that is most needed in this present time or real working conditions. Therefore, the delivery of the lesson is quite lacking for the students, especially in an area where actual practices is necessary for them to much appreciate the importance of the lesson. And most of the time, the discussion is more on theory than actual or practical application. So schools have lack of laboratory facilities for the students to be more exposed and learn in real life situation.
For our question number 2, how do these challenges affect students' academic performance and their overall well-being?
So for me, teaching is very challenging job, especially in the delivery of my lesson, because students have different types or preferences in learnings. Some student does not study the lesson seriously, and there are also some that is serious enough to study the lesson. So some are just for them to get a passing grades. So there are some students that are, I think it's unsure with their work output and not that refined or done with much effort in order to have a good grades. So students are also much exposed to social media instead of studying their lesson and not taking seriously their laboratory, especially those that need physical activities, like those in agricultural course subject.
Okay, sir. Let us now proceed to question number 3. What are the probable solutions to these problems? And what are the tips or best practices or solutions you can share to the future educators like us?
Okay, thank you. So I think the possible solution to these problems is the continuous consultation of our administrators to the faculties and the head of colleges and the procurements of the necessary equipments and materials are needed. So planning and strict protocol in the utilization of these equipments and facilities. And then assessment also on the mode of the delivery of the teachers in their lesson. Strict hiring for those faculty who will be hired to teach for a certain subjects. So masteral graduate is an ideal status of the applicant. So my best tip is to experience first what you are teaching, and you must apply what you are teaching for you to be more effective teacher. And continue studying in order to have a masteral degree until doctorate or doctoral degree is the best way in order to be equipped with much knowledge and skills that will be shared to your students. And lastly, your good writing and communication in handling your students and delivery of your presentation.
For our last question, what professional development opportunities do your teaching staff need to enhance their skills in addressing teaching issues?
My professional development opportunities I need is to finish my masteral for me to address these issues by taking this endeavor outside the university, which is a school which is known to have an excellent learning environment when it comes to the specialty of the course that I am teaching. So getting of scholarship is a good opportunities for me to lessen my expenses and to focus much on my study. Okay, so teacher must also be exposed to the latest and updated technology that is related to the subject being taught so that he or she can share appropriately the necessary competency that the students must acquire in the industry where they will apply or work with after they graduate. And teacher must continue attending trainings, seminars, and classes related to the course being taught.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your knowledge and for giving us your time in answering those questions that given us and for identifying the different challenges or issues that you are experiencing and teaching. And thank you for giving us some tips as a future educator also, and on how we are going to deal with those issues and challenges also.
Thank you, Miss Elsa.
So, good afternoon, ma'am. Again, we are from this science from CBSU, taking up science major. I'm currently fourth year student po. And we are here to conduct our interview in this field. And then the question po, number one, what are the most significant challenges or issues in teaching today? How does this affect your lesson delivery?
So good afternoon. I would rather start with the challenges. So since we are now in the new normal, after the 2-year pandemic, no? 2-year pandemic and modular, we have a 1-year blended that was last year, and today full implementation of the face-to-face curriculum for the K-12 curriculum. So first and foremost, as if we will be going back to the 2-year pandemic, which is modular, it was the most challenging part in as a teacher. So first and foremost, we have to adjust the situation, the curriculum, that was being implemented on that pandemic years. So last year, as we have the blended, since our school cannot accommodate all the students, so we have to do some adjustment on the schedule. And that is one thing on the scheduling. Okay, so since as of last year, it is said to be that we will never accommodate the 100% face-to-face. So half of the student is being implemented in a face-to-face, half is being modular. So may set A, set B tayo ng mga students. So for this year, as of last year, one challenging for us is mostly of the students did not know how to communicate well. So it is a very struggling on the teacher's part, since we do not know where to start. Medyo na bulantang sila, since yung grade 8, they are the student who did not graduated in grade 6 na face-to-face. So nag-grade 6 sila, nag-grade 7 ang pandemic, tapos pumasok sila ng grade 8. Wherein, bloom agad sa kanila yung parang na-shock sila on the situation. Now, secondary, nasa junior high school na ako. So that is one thing. Secondly, yung first po is the communication. Okay, kasi yung mga bata hindi talaga nagsasalita. Even saying the prayers, they do not know how to say the prayers anymore. Secondly is the adjustment again with the schedule. Kasi in our school, we cannot accommodate them since lack of classroom. So thirdly, yung challenges sa amin is the thing na yung mga bata ay hindi nakaka-express. They do not know how to express on the statement in the mode of the lesson. Sa mode of lesson, hindi sila nakaka-relate. Parang hindi nakaka-relate. Parang hindi nila naiintindihan. Okay? So, that is very troublesome. They do not know how to communicate. They do not know how to participate. They do not know how to do a certain task inside the classroom. So, with regards to the issues, sa mga issues naman on the lesson, sa teacher, nakaano naman kami, we studied the situations about the learners kasi there are a lot of factors. After the pandemic, number one is the public. Okay? In a way that the students go to school, the parents want that they have to deal with modular na lang because they do not have fare or good for transportation sa mga bata. Secondly, wala daw babaunin. Madaming problems na encounter. So, actually, as of last year, I have the student na totally hindi siya pumasok. Nang visiting kami, yun po yung problem namin. Walang pera. Okay, so that is one, poverty. Secondly, as to the teaching, mostly of the parents are very busy. They could not allow to be in school yung bata kasi kailangan nila ng katuwang sa trabaho. Okay? Third, ang situations is more on sa lesson naman, sa mga bata, they would rather like to copy only. Copy. Everything they want to be copied. But to the comprehension, okay? Almost nasa 30% of our students in grade 8 last year, they do not know how to read. That is why nagkaroon kami ng one section na LRG. Yung Learning Recovery Group. Now, wherein these students is focused only on reading and only in mathematics. For the first and second quarter. Yun lang yung ginawa namin teacher na pumapasok doon na kailangan ng nilang mabasa para by this school year, mai-prolate sila since they know already. But one thing is their comprehension is very limited. Nakaanulit ang comprehension. Even writing, even the mode of participation, medyo na behind silang mulay because of the pandemic. Okay? So with regards to how does this affect your lesson delivery? Nasa teacher namin. Okay? How you could deliver, how could you handle a certain student? Nasa teacher. They want, that is why today, for this school year, they will, as you observe, they participate because knowing namin yung love inside this school. Okay, so they want to be in school aside from the home. So that is why for this year, medyo naka-adjust na both the student and then the teacher. So, in my case, wala masyadong problema sa akin. With regards to the lesson delivery, we have to go down to their level. We have to go through to the situation na the student would have a good communication knowledge.
How do these challenges affect students' academic performance and overall well-being?
Okay, as student challenges that the student will have to deal with the academic performance, since they need more motivation, okay, they should be well motivated the way you deliver your lesson, that is one thing, so that I really disregard those, really those effect. Okay? Bali, binaliwala ko yung mga effect na yun. Okay? So, since during our lesson, nagkaroon kami ng feeding, sa LRG namin nagkakaroon kami ng feeding, that is why yung bata, mas lalo silang namomotivate. That is one thing that we motivate our children. Secondly, the mode of the delivery of the lesson. So, since madali silang matuto kung nabivisualize nila. So, since naka-online na tayo, may mga online delivery of lessons tayo, yung mga performance na yun na sabi natin nakaka-apekto sa kanila is napalitan yun because they are very willing now to see movie, video clips, okay? So aside from feeding, aside from showing, they are well motivated with this short video clips in your delivery of the lesson. That is one thing. So, yung mga challenges na yun, I did not, as a teacher, I did not see it as though it is a challenge for us, it is a big challenge for us, but then we go through the problem to solve those problems, to solve those challenges in a way that we could deliver the lesson motivatedly to the learners. Yun kasi yung role natin.
And then, for number 3, what are the probable solutions to these problems? What are the tips or best practices or solutions you can share to future educators?
Okay. So, solutions na naman tayo sa problema. So, since ako, as for me, I did not see it as a problem. Honestly, aside, poverty, I see to it, sabi ko, sa problems natin, sa challenges, sa issues natin, sabi natin sa problema, I have to see to it that my student have to think for it in a positive way. In every problem, I told them that their parents should be the one to solve the problem. About the food, kasi karapatan ng bata, as I say to their children, to my student, may karapatan sila na sila ay pumasok sa eskwelahan, may karapatan sila na pakainin sila at sustentuhan sila ng magulang. That is why our government has an aid for peace, diba? May aid yung government natin. So why we have to see all those things na andyan dyan yung government natin.
For the last question, what professional development opportunities do you need to enhance your skills in addressing teaching issues?
Okay, with regards to professional development, our government until now is offering a lot of opportunities for us, seminars, for professional growth. Actually, meron kami inaantay na seminar specifically for science, math, and English na training siya for higher order thinking skills. Kasi as we've learned during the pandemic and then during last year na face-to-face kami, the critical thinking of the student, analysis, the delivery of the mode of communication, medyo ay hindi naman sa nawala, medyo mabagal. So that is why our government offered again. Last summer, meron kami National Learning Camp wherein the student did not been chosen. Silang chosen na may bagsak ka, ikaw yung no. Meron tatlong cup, enhancement, consolidated, tapos intervention. By which the student have this, kaya mas lalo silang